Hello, my beautiful witches, wildlings, and friends. In today's guided meditation, we will be expanding upon the existing video that I have over on YouTube, which is learning how to breathe as an empath. When I first had created that video, I didn't have a whole lot of experience standing in front of the camera, and I was very nervous. So I would like to recreate this video and expand upon it in this exercise today. So for this exercise, make sure that you have on comfortable clothing. Make sure that you are able to put your body into a comfortable position. I also always recommend having a glass of water near you and also having your journal near you. If at any point in time you feel that there's something that you need to write down, it's always a good idea. It's always a good practice to always have your journal nearby and always have water, because all energy work is extremely draining, and it's important to make sure that we remain hydrated in our body. And so that is why we always have water near us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and learn how to breathe as an empath. All right, for this exercise, please put your body into a comfortable position. And as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in through our both nostrils. We're going to breathe in the golden energy of life. And when we exhale, we're going to breathe out through our mouth. We will be exhaling out all of the diseasements. If there's anywhere in your body as you're doing this exercise with me that feels heavy or a sharp sensation, or just anything that feels like a blockage or any discomfort or diseasement, take an extra breath and really lean into the sensation of your body and explore what that feels like and what's coming up for you. Is it a thought? Is it emotion? Is it just something that is residing in your body? These are things that we need to be aware of. And as always, if there's any sharp shooting pain, I recommend always go check out your, go schedule an appointment with your doctor, just to make sure that your physical body is okay. All right, have to have that disclaimer in there. All right, so let's go ahead and lie back. First breath in, we're going to breathe in the golden energy into our nose and just fill it across our face. On 3, 2, 1. Next breath, we're going to breathe in that golden energy, and we're going to pull it all the way back into our ears and into the backside of our jaw. This is where a lot of stress and trauma, if we have sexual trauma in the body, in the hips, it does reside up here as well. It shows up inside of the backside of the jaw, back here. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. We're going to take 2 breaths in this spot just to recalibrate back into the routine. First breath, 3, 2, 1. Second breath, 3, 2, 1. Next breath, we're going to pull that golden energy down into our throat chakra. On 3, 2, 1. Next breath, we're going to push that golden energy down the shoulders, down into the hands, activating the palm chakra. On 3, 2, 1. And again, pulling that golden energy down into the heart chakra. On 3, 2, 1. Can you feel the shift in your body as you start to breathe? We're going to pull this next breath down into the diaphragm. So the area just in between where the stomach and the ribs cage meet, right here. And as we breathe in, we're going to arc our back just ever so gently backwards to really expand this section, to allow it to really open up for this next breath. So we're going to take 2 breaths here. Again, 1 to recalibrate and 1 to lean into the sensation. So first breath on 3, 2, 1. Acknowledging that jittery, jolting sensation that you might be experiencing. Second breath, 3, 2, 1. Next breath, we're going to pull that golden energy down into our belly button, also known as our solar plex area. So 3, 2, 1. Pulling that energy again, we're going to go down into the intestinal tract. 3, 2, 1. Now on this next breath, we're going to take a total of 4 breaths here. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through our nose, and we're also going to breathe in through our genital region. So whatever association you identify with, please use that language for your genital area. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through these 2 points of these 2 portals of the body, through the nose and through the genitals, and we're going to feel that golden energy rise up and meet in the middle of the body. And then when we exhale, we're going to exhale through the mouth and through the anus. So we're going to do this in 4 breaths. And it is okay if it takes a couple of times for you to be able to feel the connecting points. There is no one right way or one wrong way to experience this. So first of 4 breaths on 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. Second breath, 3, 2, 1. Really feeling that breath go into the genital region and expand across the hips. Third breath, 3, 2, 1. And fourth breath, 3, 2, 1. Now the next breath, we're going to pull from our genital region. We're going to have it go across the hips. 3, 2, 1. We're going to push down into our knees with this golden energy on 3, 2, 1. Next breath, from the knees to the ankles. 3, 2, 1. From the ankles to the soles of the feet. 3, 2, 1. Now on this next breath, the soles of our feet are going to open and the roots of our essence are going to pop through. So the first breath is going to be opening and the second breath will be popping through. First breath, 3, 2, 1. And second breath, popping through. 3, 2, 1. Now, as our roots are exposed to the elements around us, we're going to allow them to drop down to the surface of the earth. So if there's ground underneath your feet, feel that connecting point as the roots touch down into the earth. On 3, 2, 1. Next breath, we're going to push down from the surface of the earth down into the midline point. 3, 2, 1. Next breath, we're going to push from the midline all the way down to the white hot center of the universe, pushing our roots all the way down until we connect to this white hot center of the universe. This is where we connect to our God, Goddess, universal source. Whatever your faith looks like for you, this is where you connect with your God, Goddess, universal source. On 3, 2, 1. Now in 2 breaths, we're going to go from the white hot center to the midline of the universe, pulling that white light up in through the roots of our being. On 3, 2, 1. Next breath from the midline up to the earth's surface. 3, 2, 1. From the earth's surface into the soles of the feet. 3, 2, 1. Now from this point, we're going to be pulling this white light energy up through the meridian lines of our body. We're also going to be wrapping ourselves fully encased with this energy as well. So I'm going to refer to it as a sleeping bag. It's the easiest way to visualize this. Now, when we're looking at our sleeping bag, depending on what we have that is coming up for us, you can always add rose quartz energy to it, so it swirls around with a pink swirl. You can always add any crystals that you choose. You can add a clear quartz crystal, you can add amethyst, you can add snowflake obsidian if you tend to have a lot of empathy and you find that it's kind of draining during the daytime. I recommend putting in a lot of snowflake obsidian. It is a darker colored stone and it looks like it has little snowflakes on it. So you're going to visualize that darker essence that's going to be swirling around with the little tiny snowflakes in it, like a little snowstorm. Okay, you can use any color association or any crystals that you want. I strongly recommend a rose quartz, an amethyst, and snowflake obsidian for starting points. And as we progress through these guided meditations, we will be adding more to them along the way, both in the sanctuary and here on this platform. Okay, so we're going to take a recalibrating breath so that we can still maintain contact with that white light energy that's now focused in the soles of our feet and the sleeping bag that is wrapping around them. Recalibrating back in 3, 2, 1. Now this next breath, we're going to pull that white light energy up from the soles of our feet into our ankles, wrapping the sleeping blanket around them. 3, 2, 1. Pulling that white light energy up through the meridian lines of the body, from the ankles up to the knees. 3, 2, 1. From the knees up to the hips. 3, 2, 1. From the hips into the genitals. 3, 2, 1. Acknowledging any jittery, jolting sensation, any wave of emotion that crosses over your energetic field. We're going to pull that white light energy from the genitals up to the belly button. 3, 2, 1. Next breath, we're going to pull from the belly button up here, just into the diaphragm, right below the ribs, where you tend to get a lot of stuck energy. So pulling it up here on 3, 2, 1. Pulling the white light energy up again into the heart chakra. 3, 2, 1. Pulling up into the throat chakra. 3, 2, 1. Pulling into the jaw. 3, 2, 1. Pulling up into the third eye. 3, 2, 1. Acknowledging the purpley glitter sensation that just went across the third eye. We will get into this topic later of learning how to cover them with crystals during guided meditations. That'll be in one of the upcoming videos. For now, we're going to focus the white light energy from the third eye up through the crown chakra. 3, 2, 1. This next breath, we're going to push the white light energy from all the meridian lines of our body all the way up through our crown chakra, allowing it to go up and out into the universe. 3, 2, 1. We're going to feel the sleeping blanket go completely around our body, fully encasing us. not in a sense of suffocation, but in a sense of love, protection, peace, and joy, and feeling that warm coziness wrap completely around our body. On 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to expand upon this. We're going to take this sleeping blanket that is around us and the white light that is in the meridian lines of our body, and we are going to expand them 2.5 feet out on either side of our body and 1.5 feet up, pushing them out into our biometric field, also known as an aura field, to allow all the sensations, all the birdie colors and the sound frequencies to be cleansed in the white light. So on 3, 2, 1, push out. Now we're going to do this again for an additional 2.5 feet out and 1.5 feet up, creating 5 foot on either side of the body and 3 foot up on 3, 2, 1. Now when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Hi, how did that feel? Now is the time to make sure that you rehydrate your body, because that was a lot of energy that we've just expelled, even just in that single practice. Something that I strongly recommend is to put this practice into place every morning as soon as you wake up in the morning. Practice this again. This is called grounding and bubbling your energy. You're going to practice it in the morning before you touch your phone or anything else, before you even get out of bed. Then I want you to also do this breathing exercise. It takes about 15 minutes. Do it again before you go out into the world and have to people or get on any conference calls or anything like that. This is a really good exercise to help you learn how to protect your energetic field from energy vampirism, and as an empath, learning how to understand what is yours and what is not yours, and providing a shield to protect your body. And then you're also going to do this again in the evening time, right before you go to bed, after you've touched your phone or whatever electronic device you have for the last time. You're going to want to do this exercise after that last time. Once you've done this exercise, you're not going to want to touch any electronic devices again. It creates a short circuit in the process as you're going to bed or as you're rising out of bed. That's why I say that. And then on a final note, sit down with your journal. Talk about what came up for you. What type of sensation did you feel in the body? Were you able to talk to anybody? Were you able to hear anything? Were you able to experience anything on your skin, your sight, your smell, any of your senses? Did they wake up? Did they feel anything? Take a few minutes now to sit with your journal and write out how you felt. Write out your experience from this. If you need some journaling prompts, you can always go to amandahillsdale.com, over to my blog. This video will also be on the guided meditation, and there will also be a second one coming later on this afternoon for learning how to connect with your spirit guides. I hope this was helpful. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye.